100 Thieves on defense.
When Furia is on defense,
and Furia on attack. We got no, sorry, that's a lie. We got Raid Boss Cryo doing the same thing that Des pointed out earlier, 400 to make sure that he can get the op out early. So yeah, this just looks like their routine at the moment. Just Raid Boss on defense, and he saves the, he just buys armor and just saves the rest.
Pretty much on a one and done if this doesn't get cleared, especially.
Anyone to bait this out over towards C site?
Forward position though from Cryo, was able to trade it back against Shanji. Now towards the back, aftershock pushes him.
Wait,
catches Stu off guard and picks him off. Now continue to push forward. He knows that there's one around the corner and decides to play back with his teammates. An advantage coming out on 2 versus 4.
Oh my god, what a pistol. Okay, fast pistol for them as well. 2-1 in terms of pistols. Furia off to a good start. The Neon already looking great.
To the members of 100 Thieves, just literally in the face. I think it was a Cryo there for a moment as they took C site in an instant KO knife, detecting forward A. They hightailed it to C. Just MW Zera shaking hands right there as he gets into sight, cleans it up. Nas was feeling good as they are pumped to win the first round of Haven here in the second map. So a few buys, sticking with 2 ghosts actually here on the side.
C is free, start a C hit counter. I mean, yeah, it's going to be 2 right now.
Cool. It'll be an open site.
Not even 10 seconds and they're in C.
There's only Boostio inside the smoke with a shorty. He's hoping that somebody's going to walk inside of that so he can get 1 at least. But unfortunately, it's the Bulldog bullets of Khalil. Bites him in the knee and drops Boostio. That's going to make it very difficult for 100 Thieves to retake, but you see the idea of these knives on a retake that could.
So they got 2 people that are allowed to hunt.
A lot of the utility of the players playing within the site.
Dizzy delay. Not seeing anybody just yet.
I would beat it.
It's going to be
Chad, do you know what's mental? And I think this is mental to say, but I think out of this, out of all of this, like official free chalk probably should be the all she should be stacking. But honestly, after what I've seen with the Neon, I think I would prioritize Neon ult. I think the Neon ult is one of the most busted things I've seen.
They're pushing down and hunting for the kills. And that's why they had the smaller pistols too, to try to have them push forward.
Yes.
That's Nas. We're now past halfway into the Rolling Thunder after round 2.
But you see the speed, right? We're at 135 on the clock.
Arch, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the gift.
C with the rest of the team in tow.
I'm gonna be saying that one.
Shot to the thigh, a Boostio there hiding in. And yeah, the absolute push through here. So Furia feeling good to start off this one. A little bit different than last map. 100 Thieves ran away.
We get Unhinged Flaming for missing some missed smokes on B. Right, I went in on DFM for about 10 minutes earlier today for picking Haven and just not knowing smoke protocols.
Again, 4. And they're going to push this time, not run away.
There's always going to be this trade of util between both initiators. A Dizzy to get information, but a knife to counter out. Does not allow for Furia to flood too much util until they execute towards the site.
Oh my.
These site hits? Yeah, these site hits look disgusting.
Does score the first kill. A push forward from Nas where
what are you doing?
And no support coming through. Bushu just got dinked. Now NWZero answers back. As you drop here from heaven.
What's he doing? He forgot he's a breach.
Continues to push forward. They are not afraid to fight towards the spawn here for Furia. Finally, he escapes here and puts the wall up. And just delays that clock down as the spike is planted at the default spot. Paranoia though. There is that scope in to get the pick, but Cryo's now alone. Picks up the Vandal.
God, what absolute madness this is. How are you meant to play on site? I'm surprised 100 Thieves managed to actually play on site and get a kill and then got out of there. 4v5 after plant, Furia win. NWZero now has his ult. Could use it again. See this round here, personally, with deaths going in, I would be using this ult and I just send him in. It doesn't matter too much. You can take some risks. I'm not going to pick up a gun. But maybe the ult's so strong now that you use it by v by. I don't really know. Like old Neon ult, I would use it to farm ecos. Now, maybe it just wins you a by v by round.
Finish off on that round 2. We're still alive. Operator going to be down now as 100 Thieves not really finding a return on investment there. And we see 0 point always going to the A garden area to start off.
And that smoke also thrown here towards this A long on the attack side. from Khalil. He really doesn't
It's
give a
too
chance
good now
now
to farm
400 Thieves
ecos.
to
Yeah, I kind of liked it because you could
stay
normally
aggressive
just,
on this
you
long
know,
corridor
similar
of A.
round to like the second round where you have a ghost and
that
you just
might be
send someone
something they
into a
could
site to check it. You can kind of do that.
Trying to
As you
utilize
told them.
later on.
Doesn't
once they
check
have
the
weaponry.
corner.
But at least these off angles, corners not being cleared. Austin is able to at least get one. So finally, after Sean pushes them out,
That's
there
a
was
sick
gap in the
play. If
smoke,
they
and
push in,
Nosworth gets the
that
pick.
is a sick play from
Like
EU.
the
Might not
rehide
pay
by
off on
EU
this
for
one,
that
but
position again. The timing might go away though.
yeah,
They'll
he
be checking it
probably
once
just
more.
missed out.
So
The thing
no
that's
look
playing in his
coming in, but
advantage
they
is
do
the
have that
smoke
protection
did
from
have a
Havoc to
gap
watch the backside.
that no one was watching, so maybe they don't expect it. Bang with the jump peak might.
This is just going to be an all-out
Bait
battle.
out.
I think FURIA are okay to take it too, knowing there's a bit of an upgrade in the site.
The
There's no
Dizzy,
flashes
yeah.
right now to initiate
But he doesn't have it,
Furia's
right?
entry, so it's waiting off the fault line. Wingman to push forward.
No way.
Stinger shots missing
No
it.
way.
Shanji and Nosworth gets these picks.
Oh, chat, it is falling apart for 100 Thieves.
Little
It
bit of
is
movement there. The
crumbling.
dance, FURIA stay alive,
Everything's falling
and
apart. I
man,
know it's an
little
eco,
bit of
but
luck on
that
their
is
side, too, for that one with
that is a
how they entered
devastating,
the site. It seemed like they could have got
a
capitalized,
devastating
guns
round
picked
still.
up. But they're adapting well in this situation. They're like, okay, there's problems we've created for ourselves in this situation. They're doing a great job at repairing them. That was interesting too. MWZera diving in. Whenever you have somebody jumping behind that box, 90% of the time there is someone watching for you to enter. They're just a looker. There is someone else guarding that person jumping, making noise in sight.
Okay,
So
now
that
yeah,
fell
so
to
they
wayside
saved the
for FURIA,
they
but
saved the
round
ult for the
did
big
not
buy
fans.
rounds.
They continue with 4
And
now.
good news
Like
is
Cryo has it up
MWZera
again.
doesn't insta
And a
pop
good read to start
his
when they had
ult.
the off
They
on
wait,
one
they
side
find
of
the
A, they
knife.
have
It
the
does hit
knife.
him, but
Now from Austin, throwing down towards long C. That
yeah,
did
knife into
actually
garage
spot
and he sends it through.
MWZera.
Sorry, stun into garage.
So
He
they'll
sends it
have
through
an
garage.
inkling here that you're going to go for a lot of ults towards the C side, and indeed it will.
Oh, he didn't check
Looks
corner
like the
again.
corner's not clear.
Gotta
Once
check
again,
the
Boosters
corner,
just
my
want
guy.
to stay alive.
Yeah,
And
really
Boostio
gotta
gets
check that
knocked towards the
corner.
back as this won't get cleared.
Because you just lost your team the round.
Easy kills for Boostio.
Player standing.
Okay. That's the second corner we haven't checked.
Yeah, we really got to start
We need to
checking some
checking
corners.
100 Thieves complete that
Can't be
round
half clearing
in,
these.
Deja vu?
Yeah,
from
double
the
ult
dice
use as
box
well.
here. At the 4th round, we see 100 Thieves get there first. A little bit of switch of the script here. 100 Thieves are going to start feeling good now as that operator comes online. Boostio, I love the way he played this. It was only to make the call. Him trying to shoot under stun would have just given away his position, and not shooting, full trigger
Okay, Breezy.
discipline actually
Thank you so
collects him
much.
too
Subbing
in the
to
end
say
of the play
how
with
clear
just
left.
his teammate off the
Yeah.
comms too. So really smart
But
stuff
that's
there by the
twice,
IGL. 100
so
Thieves, they pull
someone
it
in the
back their
team
favor.
got to mention it.
Looks like they're waiting for the 0 point this round.
We do the, that's sort of funny, man. You do the dazed,
really not trying
I
to
can't
do
remember
the
last time I
recon
talked about
darts
dazed.
towards the
They
A
do the
cups.
dazed shock over
They just wanna
towards
go for
A.
shock dart damage.
They get people using
There's a
util
relay
here.
bolt towards the back
It
of the
is
site.
so
Boostio
fast right
pushing,
now.
being pushed
Oh
forward, and
my
MWZera
god,
will
the
be able to
stun
get the kill.
backside.
Back on the train, Austin
Wait,
towards
was that
the
a-
link. Shanji
No,
inside
yeah,
that
okay.
smoke just behind it towards that B site. And the positions are quite good here for FURIA on the first fight on B.
This is
Just
so hard to
one
play
more.
against.
First B strat is an absolute banger here from MWZera. We remember when we used to see Neon on Lotus, you can sometimes have those relay bolts you throw off the ceiling as you enter over towards A rubble. Getting the same thing there in B, throw a high relay bolt and it connects to the ground. There's no way Boostio is going to really see that coming and gets stunned right in the backside of B. Really neat way to enter the site and make that theirs for this round. So they just search out Bang. Trying to save this.
Every site
phantom
looks free at the
in
moment.
spawn.
Yeah, it actually feels like every site is free.
So far, he's going to be
So,
okay.
Yeah.
with an
From the looks
agent
of
that
it, but
can...
definitely you're seeing the beginning of these rounds
Okay,
with this
So
double
let's talk about
initiator play from
stuns for a
100
little
Thieves,
bit.
really trying
Because
to
stuns are fine, right?
deny
You see all the time a
the
pro
amount of
player
utility, the
getting
conditioning that
stunned
Furio's
and
been doing here
then
towards
just
this A
hitting
side.
the one shot when they're stunned
because
up
of
because they're
that,
like
they
hyper
don't play with too
focus,
much
and then
information
obviously it's
towards
like
the B and
normal
C side,
movement
and it allows
to
for
kill
you, just
someone
as
when
you
you're
saw,
stunned.
these
A lot of
type of
times
hot
pros
picks
will hit that one shot when someone goes into their
surprising
crosshair and
them
they've
in
been
these
stunned
positions here
up.
towards the B
But when you
side
have a
when
neon
FURIA now
that can
has
either
control
go
of how they wanna
fast
work
or
the
either slide
map
past
of
the
B.
angle,
Yeah,
when
on
you're
their tech side.
stunned,
Really
stuns
neat
get
how they're
like
working
stuns
MWZera
get
with
incredible
these relay
buffs
bolts.
right
Even
now
that last round was
because
cool, but
of the
other
neon
rounds
speed.
too, 100
So the
Thieves
breach
trying to
is
figure out where it's
unbelievable
safe
right
for them
now,
to stand,
and
'cause
neon has a
MWZera
stun as
such an
well.
upgrade now on this slide and accuracy while sliding.
So
And
before
right
where
back to B
stuns
again,
maybe
but this is a fake. Our
looked a
first
little bit
garage hit, they're gonna be
cosmetic
walking into the
sometimes
util.
in rounds,
Follow behind the
it's
flash
actually
as
so
well.
scary.
Try to clear towards the back of C. trying to dodge it. Cryle's there for the support, though, with the dropout. And a dropout from Boostio to be able to get
everyone's
one.
having to
And that's
make
a spike
mad
down.
plays
They will
at the
slow down
moment.
the clock here and give a chance for 100 Thieves.
Bang gets
Just
out of
move
there.
it in together and work in tandem. There's the wall bag and a spray to get the pickup onto Noswer. The updraft to get the information onto Havoc, stuck towards the C-Cubby. And Khalil's trying to fight on his own on the other end. And it's the right-click classic from Masana. And the last kill.
Bro,
from Cryosel
Prius
to
is
allow
working
100 Thieves to
overtime
finally
right
score
there.
a
That's
good
so
defensive
funny.
round.
Whoa, I think Furia learned a lot on that round of how Boostio
I know Prius is
actually
just
adapt and
sweating at
react
his
to the plays.
PC, man.
They did not all think they needed to go
This is
B.
3 joules
That
at
was
once.
What the wall, the
Just
relay
flicking between
bolts, and
every
a few
single
other bits of
POV.
util to B to hit, but 100 Thieves
Prius
held
did
their
well, yeah.
position,
He actually did.
was able to get
Maybe
back
it's
to
that far.
garage. Really nice control of what Furia was trying to do on this round. And quite a few members alive, too, to get out of that one. And take the 100 Thieves timeout, too? Yeah. So they actually like the flow they're getting. Maybe just want a little bit more out of it to stop what this Neon's going to do.
Feels like a Paper X game. Yeah,
potentially
actually
for the
does.
last 2 rounds here,
Fun.
where they haven't been doing the following up the conditioning on the A site and finding the success.
It's so funny that we were calling we were calling Valorant with like KO Gecko pretty muddy. This is mental. Like I don't even know what to call this because you don't even need info. You're just absolutely sending it with XX. It looks so fun right now.
I was trying to see who's talking here on the side of 100 Thieves because I did not see Zix talking. I think they were listening and just getting things in order on the side. So this was more of like a reset. Let's go forward. This idea, I think,
Hurricane Valorant.
from the whole team is an idea. Very
fast,
interesting
bro.
here. Did see Noswer with some words of wisdom for the team there on the screen, though. No one who was chatting from Furia, but we're back in 5-2. We get our weapons in. Definitely discussion
Now where are
of
they
how this
sending
lockdown's going to be used.
Pick a site.
As they retake a site. And Furia are going to flex towards mid again.
So they're still trying to put Cryosel towards the A site to support the initiators, but this time taking control of sewers. So locking that area, keeping B open for information utility with Boostio's util. The wall comes up towards the B site once again, and it seems to be a
all over towards
split.
spawn.
TP
He's stuck at the
forces
Ominal.
That's gonna catch some players off guard.
Man, the people everywhere.
Actually, sick protocol to run right
Yeah,
after the timeout too.
it's the C split through B, but with the Omen all towards heaven. It's like Vision Strikers strat mixed with, and they put an Omen all. Someone in America used to do this in Tier 2. I can't remember who it was. TSM? Yeah, it is TSM, you're right. That is it.
Noswer is the one planning it.
Full util for Cry to go crazy here. A little bit of assistance from the drone. Is it going to be enough?
Oh, yeah, the timing on this.
Ring around the road.
Go on, go
with
for
so
it.
much confidence, but there's an extra step here from that breach. They heard it as they're trying to fight back towards the garage.
Yeah, he's just called W game. Yeah, just called W game too much there.
EU to get the kill.
Waiting patiently on that. That was actually huge for EU to stay alive, and the timing he had to get out of there as the dart was just coming back
MW0 lives in a world where corners don't exist.
Huge stuff. And that was an incredible start here. We have to remember, this is still the round where we have the TP. We have the push through in from MW0 through B. Yeah, but 100 Thieves are still able to collect themselves and come back into the site for the 2v2 retake.
Nice! Good round, boys. Good round. Me and Matt both have the same place.
Yeah, getting themselves pumped up. That lockdown's still available too. Havoc getting out the Guardian here as there's a few drops in weapons going to the team.
Boostio has his ult for retake.
Seems to want to try to tempo back, making a lot of noise here.
Honestly, Aftershock just one shot
having the Neon fall back so they could slowly move up here behind the smoke.
So yeah, they can't really play retake on A.
Oh, there's one shoulder.
We'll keep an eye on the we'll keep an eye on if he uses the Aftershock for anything else that isn't the ult.
They're still going to work towards A here. They've avoided that early 0 point for once on this time.
He's just waiting here with the ADS, and that smoke though is going to allow for FURIA to cross
1,
over.
2, 3, 4, making it across.
Maybe no choice now for you to fall back
has to
towards
call
the
his
spawn,
teammate
so
over.
play the retake, and he knows this already.
Okay, they're gonna retake,
with the
but
breach utility that you can get out of sewers
this
here,
breach is gonna annihilate this Killjoy.
They have the rights if you try to play in sight. Great move by EU to get out, but it is going to be the retake here from 100 Thieves. They have the flank watch. And EU is going to prepare from the top side here.
There's got to be a strategy.
Does he
around
go
FURIA
for
here.
heaven
They should
one?
know that Boostio has this lockdown to work with, and they'll use it towards the A site for the
There you
retake.
go. This is getting insta. This is getting
Already,
insta
the
damage, bro.
Aftershock's ready for it, trying to get
Oh.
position. not going to use it. Gonna try to potentially fight back towards the spawn. That's MW0 trying to find a timing through it. As he swings out, manages to get one. That's not enough. 100 Thieves able to move inside the site right now. And the recon dart does get the ping. Shock darts to do some damage, but Khalil's there for the save for the first kill. But it's traded out. Advantage back continues on for 100 Thieves. Shanji is stuck in the corner. That's 2 in his name. And now it's defused at halfway. And as he swings outside of the smoke, Shanji once again waiting for him. And gets it 3.
It's like they decided to do it on hard mode.
The way they actually played that was kind of wild. Like you said, you thought the
call
aftershock was
there
going to be going
to say
in
don't do it?
the lockdown. He played almost inside the lockdown and used the aftershock
anything
for the
for
entry point that they would use to deny the entry. It still created a hell of a fight here at long, and it just took a bit of scrap for Furia to find the kills they needed, and Shan really staying alive in that situation.
Aftershock doesn't break it anymore?
Furia.
It does,
squeak another one through on that round as 100 Thieves looked like they were bearing down for a W.
It does 2 shots it, right, Jack?
And just to
do you need a shock
like
these
that
days?
play by MW0, look to get past the 0 point for no detection and get a quick shot on
them. Okay, then it's all making sense.
Cover everything and make it safe as we rotate back to C here.
And see Havoc trying to lurk. Do have a lockdown on the side of Furia. 4 players leading out towards long C. First
been out of the game for too long? Yeah, I think so. Apparently so, man.
Despite 100 Thieves winning
I'd lose my team that round. Get fired.
Taking the front, could deny here the wingman
He's
to
like
come through.
savage
There's that
solo.
to come out on the defense though. And it's a 1-for-1 in a trade of utility. Wingman does get the plan and Havoc does get the lurk.
Ustio down to aftershock there.
He's gonna hear the rotate potentially from the spawn. If not, gets the timing towards the back. There's that first, but he misses the shot at least. Gets that
the recovery is incredible.
To get the pick onto Asuna.
Do you expect another?
Now Bang trying to trade it right back, and finally does so with the Guardian.
God, they can't even go for it, can they?
I feel like 100 Thieves right now is just pulling their hair out. Every time they turn a corner, there's a member of Furia between them and their teammates.
Just too good. They have perfect reads across. And the last one standing inside the smoke is Bang once again denied. Wow.
Dude, look at this, man. How many rounds do 100 Thieves realistically need?
But nope, a one-way comes up here on the
is this comp not incredible on defense as well?
On this map here of Haven.
I think one thing Furia is doing really well in the moment
Can they not just always take A control?
When they came up, you saw the wall go up and Busio stepped in the wall. A lot like we used to see on Fracture. They're going to come up that lane, just stay inside the wall, take down Neon. But then MW0 hesitates. The wall actually wasn't used.
The only thing it's not good at is getting info.
Of reaction
but it's so good at taking fast A. Maybe one of the best comps we've ever seen for taking fast A.
They're actually all over at that point. It is absurd.
It's insane for retakes.
On the map right now, 100 Thieves are actually ready for the C play.
It just can't get info.
Left and right.
But if you just gamble every round, it's okay.
Too good of util. At least we get some sure
Speaking of not getting info, sending it over towards a site where they stack 5 does happen sometimes when you got no info. Furia walk into a 5-person site hit and managed to come out with 2 people though.
Oh, lockdown's ready for next round 2 here. Furia just setting themselves up in these rounds, but Asuna could easily make this happen.
He's got to hurry up though. There's 2 nanoswarms onto that spike, so they could run the clock in their favor. And Havoc doesn't even need any help from Khalil. Winning the duel against Asuna.
It's a lot of rounds, man. It's a lot of rounds.
5 rounds ahead.
I mean, fans, what if we think about it?
No Flash Knight. I mean, he could be.
Work off of right now.
Well,
what precedents are they seeing? Because
I think he's trying to get a kill
first.
absurd.
The different ways MW0 is getting into the site, what sites they're hitting, how much they're hitting it, the ways they've hit it. It's a new look almost every time.
Happy to see Haven back. Yeah, I love this map.
You're gonna get the same util, but the timings they're switching up, the positions they're coming from on these hits.
Double off.
Like
they got so much money, they can hold the default for double off.
And seeing Furia members between them and their teammates.
Both the ops are picking C.
You're not. This time they play the 4-1. A little bit of a different look here. With the Noswer towards the right side. Rolling Thunder is ready. They're just so set up to be able to tear
actually
down
fired them both
and make this tough
at the time, so you could hear that they got 2.
MW0 with the op trying to get a pick here towards
this angle is pretty legit. Thank God he's got a dash to get out of here as well.
To help with the initial util to decide the group together towards the A site hit. Pharrell forced a dash away. So he heard the op shot coming out once again from MW0. Rolling Thunder and the overdrive to commit towards the side, and a Dizzy will allow
Yeah,
for
here's
FURIA
the
to clear
ult.
the corner. Players now
Okay, ult
falling
to
down
cancel
for
the
100
ult.
Thieves towards the A site.
As soon
Flash being
as
thrown towards the
they
spawn,
got about
and
a
we're trying to
5-second
push
window
back
to
very
kill
quickly
everyone.
for 100 Thieves. Not giving a
Okay.
chance here for FURIA to set
Gotta
up.
try get another
Advantage
because his
coming
kill
back
drop
here
goes over towards
as players
short.
are suppressed, they cannot get the lockdown available. Finally, you place it down for Havoc. Here's the aftershock to try to delay though, and a paranoid game pushed forward. Khalil on the other side of Long.
Wait, Asuna
But now
would
it's
stick this.
defused and halfway, trying to stick it, push it
Ah,
forward,
it's
though.
so unlucky,
Booster gets
man.
the pick, but Havoc sees it
9?
back on a 1v1.
They got wrecked,
And
bro.
FURIA
They got
wins the
9?
whole slant.
Okay.
9-3 first half. I mean, the attack side should be your side. You have a site to choose. You can put your numbers there, and you should have the advantage. Furia take it, and they run with it here. The Neon Breach composition just stunning one after the other. Relay bolts into rolling thunders into fault lines. That's incredibly tough to play against, but 100 Thieves are going to have their chance to choose the site, to choose where they're going, and see if they can avoid this util, create a little bit of their own problems.
Definitely. Usually here on the Mackay Haven, it's a 3-site map. There's still an opportunity to work here on the
100
attack
Thieves
side
have to win
come
pistol.
back for 100 Thieves. But Furia so far definitely looks
How
really
do you stop
good.
this comp on
Don't you
attack?
agree, Analyst Desk?
Judge. Just judge close in the smoke before they send it and hope they don't spam you.
I do agree, Van.
Stack
Chili,
sights.
thank you so much.
Retake.
I agree. Oh man, but yes, you
They
know
got
what,
nothing
though?
really
They
to
were
clear
looking
judges.
so good, and part of it is just the fact that they're doing new things. They're trying to experiment, have a little bit more fun out there. Neon playing a big role in that.
Which is why
You
going
get
into
stuns?
this,
Nah,
it's
none of
crazy
their
that 100
stuns go
Thieves
like in the
pick
smoke
Haven.
of a
They've
choke
had
point
less time to
stuns.
play on the map than a team like Furia who weren't at Shanghai
Op,
and had a chance
can't
to
really
develop
op, you're gonna get
a game plan around
you're gonna get
Neon,
stunned,
around the new
slid
buffed
on.
agents.
I just love
I mean,
this.
MW's going
Like,
crazy.
we're watching
It's
him
ridiculous.
just going into smoke.
Yeah, he's just flying.
checking the corners. Absolute madness there. I gotta say, like, very impressive. Whoa, 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 whoa! We didn't need to show this.
That's not me. See, I'm Athena with an X.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, that's definitely not me. I have less hair.
I mean,
so
who would have gone for Furia here,
you guys
realistically?
all retweeted that. Like, it's on Twitter. Joke's on you.
Unless some,
I
and
deleted
the only people that would have gone for Furia are people that are
that
playing
being
them in
said, we were
Prax.
caught off guard there, but it looks like Furia's in a good spot. Thing is, we are flipping sides here. I'm curious to see what we're going to be getting in this next half, right?
A Neon running at the other team. This is what we're gonna
Do you
be
think that's
getting
it? You
on
think
the
it's going to be
side
straight up just
swap.
running?
I mean, fighting for A main is going to be a nightmare for 100 Thieves early. When you're going up against the Breach and the Neon and the stuns there, yeah, that's going to be super tough.
I think there's so much potential for that defense side on this comp as well. I mean,
Yeah.
this is rough, and the scoreline is already so drastic that I don't see a chance.
I mean, I'm gonna play
There's
a
no-
little bit of
there's
devil's
no
advocate
way
here
they
because
2-0
100
'em.
Thieves, they picked
There's
it.
no
They picked
way.
Haven. Surely they have a really
Why do they
good
look so sick?
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Let her
Surely
cook.
they have good protocols against an aggressive team that's going to only be so 2D on paper because all they can do is be aggressive.
Well,
right?
let's see if that works out.
Is
Athena
the
got
only thing
final
they can
word.
do
Ball
be
is fuming. Let's
aggressive?
send it
I
back
think
over
this
to the
comp can
casters.
just gamble sites retake.
Thank you, GB, and indeed, yeah, we'll have to see how Furia are going to play their defensive side, and I do agree with Watt. There's a potential here that it's a Neon and Breach just trying to run it down against you when you have fault lines and relay bolts to try to really stun that A choke. But at least when you start this pistol round for Furia, it's a full KJ setup on A site. Only a classic for Havoc, so it could use the alarm bot and 2 nanoswarms
What is
to
this
anchor
lineup?
up that
Backside?
side. And the rest now pivoting more towards B and C for fast rotates and support.
All right, a lot is on Cryo here. Kind of create the same problems for the side of Furia. Beautiful.
No way.
Work more than
They
one.
knew he was trying to swing with the recon. Overwhelm. Wow, NW0 gets an extra kill. Chad, did he do the Neon buy? The frenzy slide stun? Like double slide stun? It's insane that you can buy all of that in one go. He did? Yeah, it's such an unbelievable buy for a Neon. Okay, that is a must-win pistol that they get. Overall
You know he's
pistols
getting those
3-1
kills. Man's 4 ways away from
on
possible
this map
retirement.
1-1.
All right. To get it going here for 100 Thieves, a much-needed pistol round on the second half of their pick a Haven. Turret up towards B as we see this replay. Little jump around. And nice, the dart they shot towards backside has revealed so much info. Might not have gotten that many kills, but allowed them to take the site a bit more confident. And we start off the second round. Turrets are gonna fight mid. Just a few Timmies as they make their way over towards A.
Okay, as soon as the util goes out over towards A, we get a stack.
Fault line over their shoulder.
Flash.
Dizzy, flash.
Surely you
Fights are still good, though, for
breach
Thieves.
flash fast.
Better
And then
weaponry.
Dizzy.
And a trap play denied.
So they turn the flash, but then Dizzy just
Marshall
pops them
available
all
for
as they're turned with their
NW0.
back.
Fortnite does come into contact, but there's those protocols from 100 Thieves at least. Something that Zix mentioned. Gotta be
Okay, some
fighting
armor
with each other,
rebuys.
training with each other, and swinging
Double.
with each other. You're seeing
One gun.
a great hold here while one was stunned to allow 100 Thieves to convert their pistol.
It's a great point. Zix saying that is kind of odd because usually when we talk in between games or even after a game and kind of the winner's seat, he's saying, you know, we're identifying the teams we play against aren't using their util too well. They're not doing this and we can attack this. And it seems like they've had trouble doing that to FURIA this game, this series. But that's starting to come into action here after we did switch now into Haven from Icebox. Shaking that rust off. Over towards A once again, and we are getting the insta fault lines. We wondered if Noswar would hold
Yeah,
that.
this is what the comp is insane at doing. Bit of a
The
miss
old school
stun.
GP towards the A choke. Now fully blundered on players. It's back and forth, but at least, again, power numbers for 100 Thieves allows
How?
for them to take the advantage in this
How
round.
did he get another kill?
So trap plays, fault lines, relay bolts. And
The
catching at
extra
least one
speed
off
actually
guard, but it wasn't
dodged the
enough
shot.
here for FURIA to really get full control of the A site.
Like Wyatt said, it's going to be a party here for a
Honestly,
lot
I think
of
if
the
that stun
rounds,
hits,
basic bounce
maybe it's a
house
different round.
as it comes to it.
This is a good sign from
gonna be
100
the
Thieves, though,
full
proving that they
rotato
can
around
actually
here
hold
for
on to this
FURIA.
over
They're
towards
gonna
A.
both try to come
Because if
from that
FURIA
flank
lose
side and
hope that
at
they
least get a
can't
bit of
take A
timing.
main,
The thing is,
that would be a
timing
giant win for 100
goes away
Thieves.
so much once that spike is planted.
I wonder if they're going to smoke this year. Khalil does have a smoke available, and Havoc should be close enough.
Boom.
The turret's being recalled.
That's pretty
just
good
out of
timing.
range of it at this point.
There's that smoke.
He took
But they're
away
having
the
wrong
turrets,
read. They're
leaving they
thinking
go
it's
and
back towards the
see.
C site. The plant's now coming towards A.
Planted.
The turret pull, I think, kind of sold that for them. Not that they meant to. Boostio just wants
He
it. He's out
re-smoked
of
it.
range there.
Wait.
But yeah, they think it might have gone the other way.
Didn't they turn the corner at one point and see it?
And now EU's going to be first contact.
That's cracking me up.
We'll stay in the corner,
I'm
though,
so
so that
confused.
cryo cells can now rotate from the A site from the default. Cloud burst to allow for him to
Beautiful
push
help.
back. And that will nullify the paranoia, the opportunity of Khalil to get a pick following that util. And now it's up to the discipline. Oh, no!
Oh.
These shots are hitting.
You got
One
smoked the
versus
spike.
two. Boostio now has to stay alive. Gets the first one.
Oh, the turret.
The turret is fighting against Havoc. Tap on that spike. And
No
will
time.
he have enough time? He will not.
Oh my gosh. The fact that Boostio pulled the turret back comes into play. He gets the high shot there, causes Havoc just a few more seconds of distraction.
all right,
and
they got an
100
eco.
Thieves do get
They got
that
an eco.
round. 6-9.
It's doable.
The bonus in their favor, and it's exactly what they need to be doing. I feel like they're going to start getting a lot of confidence here in these rounds. It's been a lot of 3v2 wins or even 3v3 right off the bat because of these fights, and 100 Thieves has been able to persevere with the numbers.
Expensive rounds, yeah, but
Whether
still
or not
nice.
they have initiator or the right util to make it happen.
They can make money back,
That's
yeah.
where Boostio shines, is in those tight moments where you have to make the call to work. So you sometimes see 100 Thieves creeping around their opponents and being behind them on the defensive side. This is a fast one, though.
Oh, yeah, maybe missing some shots we would have hit on the first map.
Advantage. Cannot land that shot.
I like the
Meanwhile,
push
you have
idea on
seen
this
the
round, though.
overdrive being picked up by NW0 at the beginning
Nice
here
util.
towards Long C. As 100 Thieves are committed towards this A site. Won't have a chance to use the overdrive as I say that he pulls
And they
it.
get the ult out of them as well. Okay. Asuna also gets the plant down, gets his
Trying to
ult.
get in there. And just like that, they're 2 rounds away
FURIA
from
with a
tying this
timeout.
one up. And that's gonna be a FURIA timeout.
Gotta prove to 100 Thieves that you
They-
can take A main
not
control.
as much
And if
success
I'm
in the
100
rounds,
Thieves
maybe
here,
not
I'm
as
rushing
much
C.
ultimates. FURIA was, like I
I'm
said,
for
was
sure
doing a
rushing
very
C.
good job off of,
But
having those
I
rounds
think if
from
FURIA are going to talk about the
Noswar
fact they have to
and
prove they
Khalil
can take A
on
main.
Icebox. But the way they were able to cycle the ults, fake out 100 Thieves, kept them guessing. 100 Thieves is really putting a stop to that here on Haven on their attack side. And it doesn't seem like FURIA has an answer yet. So the timeout is going to try to formulate that, as they have been 4 rounds in a row to 100 Thieves here on the second half.
Yeah, and 100 Thieves also at the beginning of these rounds haven't really been waiting for where the util is coming from of where NW0 could be pushing towards. So they're still playing their own game here on the attack side, and it's working quite well.
See if we get a switch up too from Noswar, how they've been using the Neon and the Breach utility. It's always nice to know you're stopping your opponent if they are at A. Whether or not they're there, the util's it's going to be effective because they can't get in that position.
How low is the 100
Just,
Thieves
do they
money?
change it? Do they want to?
It's not that
Is
low.
there something
That
more
round
important to stop
there
on the
really
side of
helped.
100 Thieves?
They kept that one clean.
3 ultimates ready there.
I'm surprised by
This will
both
surely
of
be a
these
tough one
reactions.
as they're
I
gonna
thought 100
collect
Thieves
or
would
use
rush
those
C,
in
and
unison
I thought
here, as it
FURIA
looks
would
like they
try
want A
and
again
show
with
that
a
they
little bit
can
of a
hold
mid-touch.
A
This
main.
is what I was wondering too. After the timeout, will they try to take advantage of B a little bit
Dude,
more?
if
'Cause
FURIA
MWs
give
haven't
up
been
with
committing
A main
too many
control,
players at the very
100
beginning here
Thieves
to get information.
are gonna be laughing. I think.
MW0 is already there. The fault line's about to come out towards sewers to indicate potentially that same type of conditioning on that side. But we're walking down here to try to get the contact.
Util kill denied.
And MW0 will be able to score
Don't
that
do it.
first kill. Khalil to try to
Khalil,
support, but he overextends
don't do
instead
it.
of falling back to give the numbers advantage for FURIA. We're tied up evenly on a 4 versus 4. Austin already pivoting forward, gets the headshot into MW0 as he activates null command. Shanji.
Oh, that's a big crouch diff, man. The shots go over his head to be crouched.
And all these duels
Clean round from them. That overstep
we're
over
used to
towards
seeing.
garage cost them
Austin
so
of
heavy.
swings,
No
just the
smokes to
confidence
do
there.
anything.
Heading into garage.
Trying to
right
so
towards
focused
B,
on
or
doing
right
a
towards C as
1-2
well.
move.
And yeah,
but
100 Thieves just taking out anybody that stands in their way on those rounds. There's a good push down mid, and that caused the adaptation here from 100 Thieves to change up the way they were receiving the round. Bladestorm not even used. Bang still has all 2 if they need to
okay,
switch
now
up
they
the
go
map.
aggro over
They're gonna go even
towards A,
harder
but
for FURIA
they're gonna
down
think they
towards
can't
sewers
hold
and
A if
towards
they do it
with
against
4 this
Nico,
time.
like with eco guns.
Especially
I
we got a
think
judge
3,
here
2.
for MW0. You're trying to dance across, but you're denied right away. But there's the push up from sewers, and the kills are
Hey,
coming out from
holy
Khalil
hell,
somehow
Khalil
from
hit some
sewers as
shots
well.
here. 2v4.
Players are dropping. Spike is down. Bang could flip the map if he wants to, but they need to get kills first. Wingman to push out within the
35
smoke, does
HP
get
for Bang.
contact, and they both
Oh
fall
man,
wide.
Khalil popped this round.
And
Give me a
that
replay.
shows you just
And they now
how
show
much
that they can
power
hold
FURIA
over
can
towards
have.
A, which the
They
comp
chose the
is
right
pretty much...
spot and
Again, I think it's one of the best comps I've ever seen for taking A main control.
MW0's Neon and the Breach, it's almost unstoppable, as we see. And that FURIA timeout is going to ring true as they come into this round.
Shot.
And this was a fight
Shot.
100 Thieves wanted to take, right? They saw the smokes come out. They
What?
teleported through the smoke to give assistance to Cryo to not be the only one peeking.
Sometimes
So
it's just
100
meant
Thieves
to
had a
be, I
protocol
guess.
for that, and
That is an
FURIA
absolute shot.
just coming in a little stronger.
Yeah.
Towards A again. And yeah, this fault line just continues to disrupt the fast hit and allows a little bit of reset for FURIA.
Dude, they're kind of making it's weird this comp that the FURIA have. It kind of makes A main play a little bit like A on Lotus, where it's like prove can you get out over towards A, or can you hold this, because people can actually get close now. Dude, I have a KO, a mosh pit that covers all of this. It would be unbelievable for this comp.
To hold back and see if Boostio can hear any rotates or punish anybody that's moving forward here.
I actually think you should never lose A with this comp.
Never seeing Naswar and MW0 apart here. Going towards A.
Nicely done.
But if he's watching behind, he's watching short. You know no one's short, and you know there's 5 here, pretty much.
That was the move that forced FURIA to push forward for information.
Yeah, nice util on this one. Nozwa has to go huge. It's a great flash, man. The util on the util on the site hits are incredible right now. Boostio with this gets his everyone here gets reset. 1-9 loss bonus. 2 people can't buy, sitting at 2K.
Protect and then played again off the shots that Shan had on just a little sliver there. Nicely done. And one round there, it seems like FURIA already had a pretty good economy, so it's not going to break too much. But I thought a lot more was going to happen in that long area. 100 Thieves are doing a really good job at adapting, let's say absorbing that Breach and Neon utility when it comes time. And being able to still make a play.
Hey, they're getting stressed out, man.
FURIA feeling that was a bit of an error locked in. And no push on that. 100 Thieves thinking they're still going to get a lot of aggression from short and from long in these early part of the rounds as they make their way towards C with just the lurk rather on Boostio.
A decent buy for FURIA. They do have 2 Vandals, but lots of ults to work with. Ooh. This might allow for them to play a pretty clean retake with the Thrash and a Rolling Thunder. And on top of that, if NW0, from the way that he's playing, can get any type of first blood once again.
Yeah, planning ahead for the next big buy round as well.
Pivot back here in the favor of FURIA in these
have
post
scenarios.
But early in this round, 100 Thieves are just staying back towards that spawn, playing more patiently this time around, and at the minute mark, using.
So it's nice from 100 Thieves though that they left A all the time, so they're worried that one person is holding down A from this angle, so they drone, clear back, make sure that no one's close, make sure that they have double question mark over towards A, so there has to be two people here, so they know that B or C can't be stacked.
Towards sewers, especially since you're figuring that FURIA heard that drone. And they're going to go for a re-hit.
Okay, and then they go for a fake on C with the smoke, with a bit of util with an ult, and they send it over towards A. Khalil, 20 seconds. And wait. You could definitely breach ult this. Oh, I would have been well tempted to breach ult that. That lovely flash once again from Asuna. Okay, Boostio's just running in with him.
You could see a little lost on that one for FURIA as they were run ragged across the map on that one. Great util use on A. Like I said, you're expecting people to hear that. Then they patiently play off it for the re-hit again. We saw it a bunch on Icebox. Boostio loves to make those late re-hit calls with a little bit of protection already towards that site. And it works for them again.
Yeah, and you can tell they're on different pages because they fish ult, but they didn't use breach ult, and if you use breach ult, then you kind of want to fish ult on top of it. They end up just using one, so now they don't have any kind of combo.
To a third map. We're now 10-10 after that.
And that combo would have secured them around, and they no longer got that combo to secure them around. And if you're FURIA here, you gotta go aggro A and just leave one here.
That was something that Nasr could have done with that Rolling Thunder on that previous round. If that was engaged and initiated with 20 seconds left on that clock, it would have created chaos, havoc towards the A site, where FURIA has been pretty good in this situation so far in this series. But they'll just have to regroup. The timeout for them to calm down and to figure out here how they could leverage these ults that they currently have for the last few rounds of the half. On the side of 100 Thieves, they still have some pretty good ults.
Here we go.
For their aggression as well.
Yeah, and the true, I'd say the true counter, if you will, to the lockdown in the Hunter's Fury is on the side of the Thieves. You still have the aftershock if you can get in a position, or util if you find the right spot.
Setting it up
but
to
if
B.
100 Thieves can put that lockdown.
This is a nice setup from FURIA right now. I have a lot of faith in this setup. See how badly it gets on. So they're going to try set Leon up to this angle,
just by the pressure.
And then
big push and pressure here from
they're going to go rotate heavy over towards B. So one person to lock this one down. We've got mollies to break this.
First B here from 100 Thieves.
Yeah, lovely. And then they can get to the angle and they can stop all of this. Alarm bot's still in play. That's giant.
FURIA decides to hold on to them for now. So a stalemate, but less util towards the B side, at least with the Nanostorm.
Wait, he committed over towards here? FW0 can't sit still, man.
Still giving them something to think about here lower.
Okay, this is nice. A similar thing to that happened earlier, right? Just push back the player over towards A, create double question mark, 100%, and then you know the rest of the sites are weaker.
Make sure they could kill that. So the way that
smoke goes over towards long. He jump peeks the smoke. No one came up on radar.
Interesting here.
Surely.
And do they go back? You think? Maybe again? Just one more alarm bot's going to let FURIA know.
Stick 4 here. Maybe he wasn't facing fully to jump in.
Being thrown to try to find information towards the A side that sees nothing. So they're going to get ready for this. The commitment now towards this B side. Rolling Thunder hits a lot of them. Front line those does hit NW0.
Stun, dude.
But the rotate comes across.
Look at how many ults we have. Huge play. Oh, it's a huge play, man. Get out of there.
With the lockdown going out, it does attain one, giving a chance for EU. A window of an opportunity to try to fight a 3 versus 1. Does spot the first one, trying to clear out towards the site. 12 seconds left. Spike is out of reach.
Wow, what a round from Khalil. What a round, man. The TP was really sick.
A B playground for him.
Yeah, much better though. Like, they need to keep doing this over towards A. I think they win every round when they do this on A.
And that Vance, I'm eating crow.
Even though 100 Thieves is still doing the right thing to force them back, it's like, that's good.
Able to counter,
like, they have to use a drone to force you back. That's incredible.
Lockdown will have a lot of effect on, and these guys flying.
Not sure they'd be able to retake B again without the breach, but we'll see.
Utility. That's kind of tough to guard.
And you
This
mentioned
knife
that,
might
and
hit
it's
too, though.
not even
All three again.
Didn't even get
previous
used,
round
yeah.
exactly for FURIA, so they have a lot now, and they want to run with that high, that momentum here for FURIA to aggress once again. Shanji walking up towards the
Flash
sewers for
is
the first
insane.
What? Swing across a dash and a slide from NW0, and the sprays across, and still EU was alive for a bit, but couldn't punish any of the players.
Yeah,
so
I
he
don't
falls,
think
the
100
advantage
Thieves can
stays
fight
back for
this.
FURIA.
They want to fight so bad on the side of FURIA, and it's actually throwing 100 Thieves for a loop here on each time. They'll hit A sometimes, then they leave it open. We've seen a full round where FURIA doesn't even touch it, and then these rounds where they attack seem to be the ones that 100 Thieves also call to go A. It's absolutely such a read here from FURIA. And now we're back to them in the lead. Numbers up on this round, and that means FURIA
Yeah,
most
and this is the
likely
new
doesn't peak
turret
until
at the
they hear
moment.
plant here.
Spots long. I mean, you can put it a little bit further back, but
Even in
spots
turret's gonna
long
delay even
and
more.
spots
Easy detection.
garage.
Or they could
There's
skirt this.
Can they squeeze around the corner? Oh, I
not
think they
gonna,
could
though.
have, but
A little too much to worry about.
Just trying to make sure that he can't get pushed towards the spawn, and he can watch the angles. The spikes will still get planted.
he's so unlucky. He went
400
left
Ds,
side
and
as
they're
this
forced to
guy
play the long
crossed
range.
through the door, so we
Smoke's
didn't
still
see him.
available for Khalil, which could be
Yeah,
good
this
here
lurk
for the
on garage
Fuse.
could be a
And it's
lot.
being used all the
Smoke
way
goes
towards
down.
the choke of C.
We got one smoke for the spike.
Lucio on the
No,
most important lurk. 1v1 against Havoc. Loses it.
someone
Now
tapped
they're
the
shooting through
spike.
the smoke. We've been here before.
There's that tap first. There's the sprays. That smoke's about to dissipate. But there's so many players for FURIA on the post plan. It's now at halfway.
They got their
Khalil
own.
with the first kill.
They smoked it.
And there's Khalil with the second.
Really nice,
On
man.
fire
Yeah,
so
every time
far
they
in the
take
last
A,
few
I
rounds,
think they're
and
just going to
FURIA
win the
also
rounds.
on
Two
fire
chances.
to potentially
Two chances
close
to
the
2-0
series.
100
And
Thieves.
NW0 has
They're
all
going to go
coming
A
into this
aggro
round
again.
as well.
100
We'll see
Thieves
the
just need to
replay back on
hit
that.
C.
No one for 100 Thieves
Just
is
C
near
hit.
and all 3 orbs away for
Okay,
each.
it might be a
We're gonna
timeout
get
to the say go
timeout coming
fast.
in, I believe, here. And the pressure
Unless they think that they can
FURIA
maybe
has been
like
putting on,
dash
the way they're
somewhere.
playing around each
They could
other
dash
and the
somewhere to beat some of the
teamwork that they're
util,
bringing to
like
the table.
KO,
I mean, you
flash,
saw one
short,
go down
dash.
there
I
and
don't
there
know,
was
man.
still help from Nasr. Shanji was still ready to fight. He also had more. If Nasr says, yeah, work to do, calm down.
I really like the
Let's keep it
FURIA
going.
comp. I think
That's
the
thing in
FURIA
moves.
comp
You put
on
yourself in the shoes
Haven
of 100 Thieves in those
is
hectic
really
moments.
nice.
You're
Like
able
I
to
would run
dodge
this
all
in a
that
team.
utility, and you're like, when are these guys gonna
I think I
pop
would
through
probably
for me to
run
try
this
to get one, and then
on
you see them
Haven, no
isolated.
matter what.
And then there's more players for FURIA there on the defensive side for these trains, and it's just one of those days here for 100 Thieves where it doesn't really work in their favor when they're trying to find these timings against the aggression of FURIA this time around.
Khalil and Nasr are topping the charts again for the side of FURIA. Khalil this time 24 and 12 right now. 7 assists on that. That's the Omen. Literally just playing around the map right now.
Yeah, maybe,
Finding a lot of those
Lauren, maybe.
mid-round kills, not the opening ones. That's during the chaos, during the util usage. And at the
You
end of
swap
the round,
Gecko
with
for a
LMS,
Sova.
Khalil
That would work
is stepping
also,
up. Nasr
but
right behind
I kind of
those
like
two
the
on
Gecko.
Icebox.
The Gecko
We're
creates a
also
lot of
melting
pressure for
all of 100 Thieves.
flooding into sight as well.
Let's see if they can keep it going. 2
with
rounds
some
in
of the
favor of
flashes you
FURIA
could do here, you
after
could always ensure that they're going to
4,
turn
5, 6,
flashes
7,
and that your
8, so
Gecko
many
flash
rounds
will
for
get the
100 Thieves
people
this
that are
time, but
turning
seems
if you
like they've
timed
been
it right.
stalled out as we got buys on both sides for round 23.
A timeout here for 100 Thieves.
Huh.
FURIA takes advantage
Oh
of that
man,
to try to
FURIA
figure out
have
if
owned
100
this
Thieves
surely.
will
They
try to
fake
progress
A
once
pressure,
again
they have
towards
the
A. They
Killjoy
have
here
their
so they can
stuns and
stack
different
CB
stuff,
heavier
and the
2
slows on
2
that
2
side.
1. Oh
But
man,
as they
it's a
will go
really
up
nice
position,
call,
you
and they
see
did the
in
stun at
through
the
rotate, an early
beginning,
rotate from
and they
NW0
showed the
out
neon
towards the
stun.
seaside. Another hit coming out from 100 Thieves. Well, you'll see the
It's a
paranoia come out from
really
Khalil.
nice call from the
They
coach,
still
man,
have
in the
great utility
timeout.
to stall.
100 Thieves
Waiting.
going for their
Haven't
play
even
of
left the
droning
attacker
back,
side
right?
yet.
Droning back over
This is
towards
where
A,
the-
double question mark.
The Lucio loves
Yeah,
to do the re-hits.
with a smoke.
Again, drone clears
Feeling
out
like they're
towards
going
A.
to have 2
It's where
people
they've
to
been
hold
fighting
it. FURIA,
so much.
so fine with the one person holding it, so they stick
You see
2-2
those
strong.
re-clears here. EU just went for the drone back towards the A side. Remember, there's an eligible nerf. You don't get too much distance.
Oh, he went for
on what
this
you can
smoke,
clear.
even though he has flash.
And they're going to have to go into the site blind it once again. Because
Paranoia.
EU so far to try to get a recon into the site. There's finally the recon coming through. There's a flash also. And there's the overdrive
people
from
side
NW0 on
chat.
the top of logs. Oh,
4
counter
people on
util coming back
defense.
from the defensive side.
No
The
way.
100 Ds are fighting for it. Shanji alive still towards the logs.
No
Cannot
way!
get that second
They
kill.
got wrecked
Havoc
for
is now alone.
person on the site.
An
Dude,
opportunity
he
now for 100
smoked
Thieves
here
to
and not
once
the
again
choke point.
Planted.
They had
Stay
the
alive in the
perfect
game.
flood.
Wow. And to potentially see some more extra innings as Havoc is falling back to save his weapon.
And looking at that too, 100 Thieves smashing through. We've seen a lot of this back and forth on what they want to do on the rounds.
Oh my god, it was such a good call from Furia's coach. They should have won this.
Kind of a mistake there, as you're going to only have a sliver of someone to shoot. I think Overdrive, you need to be flying in the open, trying to hit things, not a sliver of somebody. Yeah, that was punished by the side 100 Thieves, and they're going to try to punish for more of these rounds. Seems like they take it a little bit more serious each time that game point's on the line. And they have these 4 alive rounds where it's just Cryo going down because of the aggression, and we see that 100 Thieves that we're used to.
Asuna's util's been great here so far. I'll give him that.
To round 24. What can they do on this one,
some
though?
Big knives, big flashes.
Right? The ultimates are still pretty far away from coming up. Asuna could have the null command, but a clean sight take as they all were ready to fight on the front side.
I'd be so gutted after this round because it was a genius. It was a genius play. Okay, now they should just go aggro towards A because they've won every single round, but they've gone A and had a Neon close, even the eco. So surely you would go for it. But they get out the op and they put the op over towards C. Whoa, Furia invested an Omen flash for A. Don't think he needs to do that with this comp.
Big aggression. That 0 point's going to let them know that Furia was going for the A aggression again. So they have a chance.
Misses the shot though, dashes away. Null command now coming out, and he's just going to try to play the one and done, but there's a lot of util coming out for 100
They got no Omen flash to retake this.
Furia now has no choice but to play the retake.
It's all up to the shots now. A lot of util for Furia to come back in with, and everybody is in the forward position, at least 3, I should say, for 100 Thieves.
And they have Flash Dizzy for both of the initiators, switching out weapons as well to give a chance for MWZ to fight back with the Vandal. Sprays are coming back on the attack side, though, on the post plant, as Asuna and EU are holding their grounds. Nice trades coming through, but Nazar is fighting back. A 2 versus 2. Spike
Time
still
is really low.
ticking down. Nazar trying to get some
you should
util
just
out
win
to
this
allow
no
the
matter
players
what.
to flood back out towards the site. And now the off angle from Bang. A 2 versus 1. No time moving in for
Oh my god, 100 Thieves. Dude, it's the same as the first map, right? 2 chances to win. Done. And we go to overtime.
Let's do it. And this time, it has been attack that's taking the rounds. So how much are we going to go back and forth now, Vansili? The first suppression. So the fact that 100 Thieves can do that every round is just such smart util usage. You get that 0 point to hit on those initiators, and you are going C. You're going to a different site. It's just that bit of info they need to react, and that's how fast things are happening right now. We're going to get OT. We're going to get those extra innings, like you said, and we are going to get the cryo operator.
Imagine removing this map for Breezer Icebox.
Right here from the top of B site, on top of the box.
It is insanity. I agree.
Round 25 now.
That's
different positioning.
Exactly. Yep. The different positioning here from the op. Just trying to fight towards the
What a
front,
shot.
and it will land. Why try
They
to fight
take
against
down
towards the A site when they've been
Gecko?
walking out
That's
towards
a
the front
really
feet?
big kill.
A nice little call and read here from Boostio and 100 Thieves to start off
2 passing on
and
C
kick off a good
site.
defense.
You gotta expect, how nasty is that of Cryo to draw the
Bang
dizzy
takes,
shot, but it
sorry,
hits the wall.
Boostio takes
of course you're
first,
gonna peek that.
and then Bang.
He takes out Shanji right away.
And you know the hit's coming towards the C site now.
Oh, the Omen
Omen
flash.
Paranoia is too much. Bang falls on the top
My god, that Omen flash is so good. MW0 maybe didn't take enough space. That they have no idea this guy's backside.
Trying to find a timing here behind the boxes, lurks around, does get the first, but cannot swing on that second one. A flash coming out from Austin, but 100 Thieves are pushing back towards the back of C. But
got a double.
lands 2 lineups.
He got a double and he hits both of the There's no way that hit you, dude. It was on the edge. Okay, sick round from Noswell. What a play. Plant into double kill, and then the ult hits both. Bro, how is this the most hyped game? This is incredible.
All the right in the world to peek, thinking Dizzy had hit one. So what a start. And then the 4v5 conversion because of the Rolling Thunder OT usage. And the 4K collector here from Nazwar. He's the one that was calming everybody down, but he's also the one that's pumping everybody up.
Look at this guy, man. What a beast. MW0 gets the op back. They don't go aggro A. They won every round that they went aggro A with the Neon, and they choose to not do it.
No.
I mean, honestly, the other round at 12-11, if he hit the shot, it's probably a 1 round. And he's probably thinking, just let me hit that shot again.
It seems just like the fact-finding mission again we saw them doing on Icebox once they couldn't get the rounds in their favor. They want to know how FURIA is going to react. So it's almost been different every time, even if they see.
Okay, now they know the
agents at
neon,
that
yeah,
site.
and they're fine to head over towards A, but they got 3 people here. But 100 Thieves' XX been really strong.
They're going pretty fast, Vansili, setting up
Do
the
they
heaven
shoot the
smoke already.
recon?
The
Like,
knife
it's
is gonna do
all
a lot,
about the
though, so that
recon.
will nullify
Oh, he
two.
didn't check
They
right.
can't get the util to answer back, but this corner's not being checked. The flash, he still stays alive, and somehow it's a 2 for 2. Right inside that smoke, Lucio's trying to keep the dream alive for 100 Thieves. MW0 with the up now, looking back towards the spawn. Spike is about to get planted for 100 Thieves. The smoke dissipates, and you see now EU backing off.
There.
Oh, they're trying to guess where it could be.
Oh, shot.
What a shot. The step up by MW0 hits a quick one.
And now the turret gets broken. A 2 versus 2, clearing out towards the graffiti with the nano swarm.
God, Boostio
Lucio
really wants to
does
swing.
not want to overpeak, but stays around the angle and does get the headshot down.
Oh my god, nice swing, bro. Nice shot. Okay, we go again.
And we are going into another overtime.
Switching sides. Overtime.
100 Thieves just creeping in there with 4. And what an indecisive start to that round, seeing one but not wanting to pull the trigger, giving 100 Thieves a bit of the sight. And then EU with the final shot, as it did come down to the last drop there. We're back in it.
Right there.
They're gonna fault line back and try to stop any of this aggression from 100 Thieves right off the bat themselves.
And no up this time around and avoiding the knife too.
Oh, they all wait for the
Trying to
knife.
surprise
4
the
people
players.
here from
Out
100 Thieves.
Out drone
He
from inside
drones
that
in the smoke.
Paranoia to answer back in a flash two.
Oh, really nice. Just saw the elbow before he turned the corner. Yeah, they got so many people here, and 100 Thieves kind of survives the spam over towards the long.
And play to that numbers advantage.
These are some awesome battles at the beginning of the round that these teams are trying to adjust to each time here at A main. Love that we're getting to see Haven again. It is such a battle between these teams right now, and cannot wait for the rest of the season. Still 4 towards A here for 100 Thieves. They are relying on Boostio to make any of the calls with his utility strewn from CB right now.
Remember here on the 4 versus 5, it was converted back for FURIA
Yeah,
last time
I mean,
around, and this
they don't
jump
need to
spot
move
delay
off.
was punished a long time ago on
They
this
just
map.
don't need to move
Shanji
off.
could find a good timing here, but the rest of his teammates, the rest of his team,
Info,
rather, are trying to
info,
work towards this
info.
A side with the fault line. There's a wingman to push first.
2 tag.
Try to bait out some shots. Asuna with the first. And Asuna and Bang are trying to hold their ground. Shanji is now alone as he does spot one on top of Heaven. And that's
Trying
EU
to
left
pick
with
up the
14
spike.
HP.
Dude, if he gets a plan, he
Tap
gets
on the
Fischl.
spike,
Not
maybe
that it's
try
the
to bait
best
up
in a
Boostio,
1v2,
but Boostio's
but
still
if he
far
got,
behind.
if he gets it down to a 1v1, he's pretty scared that someone's flanking behind him.
The spawn. Now has a thrash to work with. A shot
Whoa.
from the spawn.
Yeah, tempted, but he's just like he's the other guy
Thinks
down
about it,
towards
but he
long.
might get dropped down from Heaven is his thought. Also looking behind, they're both
Oh,
going
the
to go
fact that
towards
he's not
the top
facing,
side
you
here.
gotta think
Wouldn't
he's coming
expect
Heaven.
that.
This whole time he thinks that there's somebody
Ooh,
inside
really?
the site. He thought that there was somebody
Yeah, he
inside
was
the
just
site the whole time.
real
He has a
on
perfect
edge about
chance
someone
here for 100
flanking.
Thieves to take map point.
At the length of the round and not hearing maybe the utility or second vandal of a person, yeah, kept him
He was so
guessing
focused on
much.
isolating,
Slowly
getting
able to
one
get
kill,
there.
and then being able to use the
And it does
Fischl.
go in the favor
Just
of
so in
100
his mind.
Thieves. This hit towards A.
Okay, and that's the defense round. That in theory is the hard one.
Or was the breach fault line, that gap in the front, actually what he was sitting in just in the corner there? Because I thought that hit Cryo too, but he was free to fire and it had big kills in the entrance to that site. Wow. Going to another
Do I
timeout
like the
here.
Valorant
FURIA
or the
calls
CS
OT
overtime
with
better? I prefer the
100
Valorant
Thieves,
one better.
1 round away from next map.
That's what they need.
I actually think eventually CS will make it. I'll be honest.
If non, FURIA defeats
They're all
100
about
Thieves
trying to
in
make the
this
games more
series,
compact at the moment.
which would be a miraculous play for this Brazilian roster.
Yeah, look at that. EU faces, Cryo faces, the Bang fam in the house. Here to support as always, as 100 Thieves looks to capitalize on one more round. See, definitely a lot of words going from everybody on the team here, from FURIA as the coach, now as we're everybody getting that info in Havoc as well.
It's definitely very vocal at this point now, and
Yeah.
it's not to calm down the nerves on maybe lack of synergy, because it's looking still pretty good for FURIA. It's probably now to see how they could fight against 100 Thieves in these stop and goes that 100 Thieves have been doing here.
They have
overtime rounds.
I mean, they live basically here in the beginning, right?
Is this
Just
is this them finally going for the
So we'll
C
see if
rush,
anything gets
knowing
them
that they're going to
moving a
go
little
aggro
faster.
over
It
towards
seems like
A?
pace has been the name of the game, and
Really
the way
good call
to
from
pierce
100
the
Thieves.
sight. Furia go for the same defense. They want this brawl every time at A.
Yeah,
And
100 Thieves really
is
favored
gonna
at the
go
moment,
ahead and
minimap
take C
wise.
for themselves, it seems. The util still spread between C and B here, so you have the Killjoy doing a little extra work, trying to keep tabs on everything.
An open sight for a hit. Alarm bot watching towards A long, so Boostio knows that there's a push coming through. Bang has slipped through towards the garage.
It's one.
Big advantage for 100 Thieves on a pulse plan, and you see them inserting. Oh my gosh! But Boostio gets caught by NW0.
There's someone in the crowd.
Back to a 4v4. Nozler still has 2 flashes.
Someone in the
which will make it
crowd.
difficult for 100 Thieves currently playing inside that site. No long-range sprays being played. Flash inside that smoke. Baits out the shadows who go 1-for-1. Nice crossfire set up here as 100 Thieves
Khalil
are trying to keep things alive here.
Whoa.
Double push towards the back, but Khalil wraps around. A 1v1 now. Asuna,
2
the
bullets.
tap on the spike from Khalil. The swing out.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Holy, we still go. We still go. 33 HP.
He hit that, he was looking the other way.
Yeah, I thought he was done for.
Khalil is a different beast today. Incredible play coming out of Furia to make that one count.
Yeah, how on earth have they done
To
this?
approach from spawn there, and both
God,
Neon and
Boostio's
Breach, you
kicking
wondered how big it
himself
would
with that at
be.
middle.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my gosh, Khalil again. Oh. Wow, this pressure is intense right now, Van Silly. We go again. We go to round 29. No operators are going to be coming out here as the play as we're getting too fast, and the retakes are.
Oh, they made such a good
happening
call as well.
100%.
Dude, both of
You really
the
don't want to
there's been a
retake
couple
it on.
of coach
So we see
calls
the
that have been
Vandals
like
out.
spot on
Teamwork towards A
that
for
haven't
100
led
Thieves
to
as Furia
a
look
round
to
win.
open up garage immediately.
Pings came first for the fault line just to get rid of the alarm bot. Now it's time for Furia to
Boostio
potentially
does
do a
not.
stop and go. It looks like
At least it was a normal flash there. I like the replay. Now you got to force them to go through a one-way smoke again.
The opposition, but Bang also gets damaged down to 38. Not a good start here to try to surprise Furia on the garage take.
Havoc calls turret on top of that bookcase, left side B, so they know at least where they can kind of get a free entry and only have to look for an alarm bot here. Patience. Remember, Furia was inside C site.
Like
10
the idea
seconds
from
into the
Furia,
round
they
before
do
on
the
a previous
smoke
round.
that double blocks
This is a
vision. It's
patient
their
one.
version of pushing back over
And
towards
we
A.
almost made it.
The wall comes up here. They're just trying to clear out the site, but not on the top of the platform.
There's
So
too
2
many
players
people
up
here,
there for
right?
100 Thieves.
Oh,
Bang was in
bro,
a great
look at the
spot.
trades, man. Look at the trades. It's non-stop.
Back again,
Gets
go
his ult.
1v1.
Fish ult.
This time with the thrash, and he's gonna use it this time around. Trying to find the info, and EU's forced to fall back. Cool.
Oh, he got him.
it
Does he get there in
There is
time?
definitely time.
It's close.
He's trying to hide around the corner, and there's that kill.
Okay,
At
man.
series point.
No way. And Shanji the one to do it.
Damn, bro, he's out here
Sure in
sending it.
clutch.
Switching
You can see inside this player's mind, even in a latch clutch, a little tense in that.
And
not knowing what
technically,
was happening in A. The
They've won
moment
every round still
the
where they
ideas
put
are
they
there,
put
he
the
acts on them,
neon to
instantly
A at
takes
the
the
beginning,
1v1 with the
even though it
ultimate
was a
as he
metro
should.
retake.
No loss of confidence there, and Furia again, like you said, on match point to shut down 100 Thieves here for their first game of stage 2.
Yeah, really, dude. The replays, guys,
gotta
is
feel
ensuring
good.
that he
And
gets
this, again,
fined. What is
You
this?
heard it in the video. This is the match that Shanji wanted too. That
100
would've
Thieves
loved to have
literally
for the
call
first
the
one
same
back.
thing
And they're
because
getting
it's
it.
like,
Towards
well,
C. Here we go.
if I didn't whiff a
It's
middle,
a full hit.
we win this
The knife
round.
Also to clear the site, the up drop dash in, nano swarms to not allow players to swarm outside of the garage. So it'll be once again.
No Omen
a
flash
post-plan
invested
scenario,
over towards
this time
A,
for
though.
Furia to try to retake
Wall
the
goes
site,
in.
and it's
Omen
quick.
flash is good. Hits
Aftershock,
2.
Wall up, Cryo trying to look for a
Oh
pick,
my
but
god.
it's NWZ
How
that
is
scores
Cryo
first.
alive?
And now the wing
Oh
is
boy.
machine. There's only 2 left alive against 3. 100 Thieves are trying to
Oh
hold it.
my god, they did it, man. They 2-0'd 100 Thieves. That's insane. Hey, they're giving it.
Oh my word! Furia with an incredible showing today.
That's
Honestly,
sick. Dude, what a game this was.
there might have
What an
been a
absolute
stall in
game.
the momentum, but they had, but it wasn't.